all of you for coming, because it means, you know, the whole thing with my family and everything else, but to have many of you here that I haven't seen in 50 years. So thank you for joining us and for being part of it.
I've got a suggestion that if we're about to break up, or when we do, all the people who have been associated directly with the camp get outside and take a group picture.
Yes.
So that all of the people here.
I walked up without a camera. My wife halfway there said, "You didn't bring a camera. I'm the world's worst." But I knew we would have people.
Yeah, we got you covered.
Well, I read this at Ben's memorial. A little background: when we had our punishment, it was to memorize 5 or 6 lines of Shakespeare. One year I did something, and Ben knew for a personal reason the story of Gunga Din meant something to me, and he made me memorize Gunga Din, which is something when Tom and I are fishing, if we go for a break, when there's no fish biting, I recite Gunga Din and all of a sudden the fish hit. So this is a little parody that I had read off at the memorial on the idea of Gunga Din. You may talk of perch and bass when the snow's up to your ass and you're sent to petty work and all disordered. But when it comes to fish you take, you will do your work on Graham Lake and you'll lick the bloomin' boots of him that's got it. Now in Ellsworth Sunny Climb, where I used to spend my time, a counseloring from dawn till who knows when, of all that cruddy crew, the finest man I knew was that Shakespeare quoting dirty old Ben. Yes, Ben, 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 the man who always said God made the world. How often I have thought of you and missed the sight in the sky of blue of the Dry-Kye flag upon the hill unfurled. I shan't forget the night when I skirted round the fight and the big guys were lined up on the hill. I began to aim my gun like I was shooting at the Hun, and the silence in my ears is with me still. For the cap gun would not work, and I still feel like a jerk, as that pirate pistol gun did Butsy kill. Yes, that was Monster Caps, which we sometimes played till taps, and he always gave us kids a great big thrill. Yes, Ben, 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 the man who might have known the when to go, who at the falls did save my life and taught me how to use a knife and how to fish at trout brook where I go. The stories he recalled always kept us kids enthralled. For Panama City and Three-Fingered Willie, we vigorously chewed our gum. And we never did get nervous about his good friend from the service, that intrepid hero, Bull Durham. So when I go by boat to a place I know by rote, a place I've loved since from a lad of 10, I'll gaze upon Trout Brook, and as I take a look, I'll thank the Lord above for dirty old Ben. Yes, Ben, 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 a man who's always been my friend. I'm glad that I have known you, and that nothing's ever thrown you. You were a better man than any, dirty old Ben.